Okay, guys, let's do a little bit of a review over the summation notation and over the different kinds of sequences we talked about today. So first of all, if you have a summation notation that kind of looks like this, there is one adjustment you're going to have to make. First of all, this is a completely calculator-based thing. This is a menu 4-3. But before I actually put the calculator up and talk about that, I also want to talk about the idea that on here there are letters that are not X. So when you put this in your calculator where the P's are at, these P's are going to have to go away and you're going to have to replace them with X. Can't put anything else in your calculator except that. So let's see if I can do this and have you be able to see it. This could be a trick. So we're going to use menu 4-3 on our calculator. So if I go ahead and open my calculator, let's see if I can open my pictures. Okay, see if this will work. So if I'm doing this, I'm going to do menu 4-3, and that gives me my summation notation. I'm going to put in X in the bottom, and then on this one we had an 8. I'm going to move over, and I'm going to have to do 6x minus 5. And then I'm going to have to move up to the top and put in 15. And if I hit enter, I get 512. So if I go back to this, I know this is going to equal 512. Want to make sure, though, that you're good with the fact that you have to put an X in instead of the P that was there. Okay, let's look at one more. So I have the summation notation, and you'll notice in this one that there are W's. So our first job is to get rid of those and to make them X's. And then this is a menu 4-3 kind of thing. So let's see if I can get my calculator. So with my calculator, I'm going to do menu 4-3 and get that up there. On the bottom, I'm going to have to do X and 2. And if I move over, it's going to be 0.5x minus 8. And if I move up, I'm going to get 10 there. So if I hit enter, that's going to be negative 45. So I know this is going to equal negative 45. Okay, now the only other piece for today that we need to look at is whether sequences are arithmetic, geometric, or neither. So if I take a look at this, kind of a little bit of a review. If it's geometric, I have to multiply by the same number over and over again. And that value that we multiply over and over again is going to be called the R value, which is ratio. If it's arithmetic, I'm going to be adding from step to step, same number over and over again. And it's going to have a difference, which is going to be the D value. And neither means it doesn't fit in that category one way or another. So let's take a look at the two sequences we have here and see what you think. So on the first one, I can see my numbers are going down. And this is definitely, I'm multiplying by 1/2 each time to change my numbers. Now remember, if you see that it looks like it's dividing by 2, that means it's going to have to multiply by 1/2. Okay, so that means on this one, it would be geometric. Now if I look at the sequence below, 12, 32, and 54, this is going up by 20 each time, and it's the same. So that means on this one, it would be arithmetic, and your difference is going to be that positive 20. Okay, look over the other stuff in your notebook, and we'll go over this more in your warm-up tomorrow.